So Peter, thank you so much for joining us on the Triscape camp up in Aberdeen just last weekend. It was a total pleasure having you along, and you came at this camp really looking to improve your efficiency. So kind of developing on where you've got to already. And the thing that stood out for me was that the more effort you put in, the same speed that you went. So let's go through the straight line swimming method. Go through breathing, position and propulsion using your videos. But first let's see Carrie Ann at it. So using that straight line swimming, fundamental number one, you can see that constant trail of breath that she's able to take. So as she turns her body to take that breath, it's almost immediately blown out and in and out again. So it means that that breath is constant, it's relaxed, and she's not taking any more than she needs. As if she was kind of just out jogging, she's just taking the air as and when. So let's have a look at your first video. And the thing that we saw was that yes, you are actually pretty good at being able to breathe in and out underwater. But the thing was that, and you can see it from this angle too, we see a lot of your head, a lot of your shoulders, but the tail end of you is kind of drooping down a little bit there. So that was kind of what we were looking to develop over the camp. And for me there was three things that kind of made a significant difference for you as you're swimming along there. The three things were the getting your head position, so looking in the right place, and then being able to get that arm really close to your head as you turn your whole body to breathe rather than just your head, and of course that flutter kick as well. So let's look at Carrie Ann again in that body position, and you can see how she's able to maintain that incredible body position because she's looking directly at the bottom of the pool. Her head dictates the rest of her body. And you can see it's almost kind of transfixed on that black line at the bottom of the pool. And it's allowing the rest of her body to be in that straight line, and so therefore rotate around her spine. So her body's in line, but her hips are rotated. So we start to get you thinking about that, and already can you see the difference? Your shorts are almost kind of coming out of the water there, so you're able to look at the bottom of the pool, and it's making a significant difference in your body shape. Now the next thing that we start talking about is that rotation, and rather than just kind of shifting your head around, using your whole body to be able to create that space for you to breathe. So great body position. We're just trying to get you to rotate a little bit more. So we started you're swimming too slowly here, so that's why your hips look like they're dropping down. As I increase the flow rate, and all of a sudden, you can see the difference. Your body is now where it should be. And as you start to rotate, especially to this side, you're really focusing on getting that arm straight in the water at the top of your stroke, and you can see so much better from that first little video that we showed you. Real difference. And again, let's see it from this angle, looking down to the bottom of the pool. Good body position, reducing that drag as much as possible. Trying to get that distance between the hand entering and when you turn to breathe, that space between your head and your arm, nice and tight. There you go. That's some great swimming there. Really, really impressive swimming. Yeah, that's looking good. Really starting to crank up the speed there. Now the final thing that we started speaking about was propulsion. And you can see that there's two things going on here with Carrie Ann, the arm and the legs. Let's first of all focus on the arm movement. So you can see when I slow it down here, she's nice, straight, stretched out, no gap between head and ear, and then she gets the water and accelerates through the water as she rotates for the next stroke in the water. So it's not like her arms are going through at the same speed. There's that kind of acceleration, that drive from the opposite hip to get the arm through the water. And this is you towards the end. And you can see that flutter kick is so much better So rather than the kind of big, long range of kick, you're able to get that flutter kick. So you're propelling yourself through the water far more efficiently. And actually, you're doing a pretty good job, especially when you breathe to your right. So I thought I'd just leave you with a couple of demonstrations of me swimming. This first one is to focus on that acceleration. Now, at this point, I was exaggerating that idea that there's a difference in speed as I'm pulling my arms through the water. So I find the water, accelerate, find, accelerate, find, accelerate. So that was a bit of an exaggerated version. And here's me swimming, initially relatively steadily, and Ken decided to crank the machine up to full blast to test me out. But I'll just leave you with that kind of final bit of me swimming there. But thank you so much for your time, your effort, your patience in the camp. Your insight was really useful, and it would be great to hear how you've improved and developed throughout this season, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime soon on a Triscape event. Thanks very much, Peter.